All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakadash, double honors to elder apostles, the great millstone taught me his truth, and salutations all you sincere laborers out there pushing his truth, in all sincerity and faith and honesty. All right, I'm that fellow servant Kanakala coming at you once again from GMS St. Petersburg, Florida. And before I begin this lesson, I would like to thank Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, all right, for giving me the spirit to do another video. All right, and the title of this lesson, as you see, is that brothers cannot save you, only aid you. All right, because coming into this truth, you know, we sort of get the flesh, man. You know, you want to be cool with brothers or whatnot, so to say, or you want to be you want to be at peace with everybody. All right, but at the same time, you got to understand, remember who you're here for. Remember who you're doing this for, man. All right, so you can't get lost. You know, you can't get lose track of what is what, man. And it's here, we're brought here to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, so with that being said, first scripture I'm going to get is Philippians chapter 2 verse 12, and it reads, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence." All right, so Paul said that you not obey not only in my presence, but also in my absence. All right, reading on, it says, "But now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." All right, so you got to work out your own salvation, man, because brothers can only lead you or help you or aid you, man. That's what aid means, to help or it's assist, man. A brother's not going to be able to save you. Brothers aren't Yahweh Shai, man. They only can lead you, or they only can help you. You know the saying they say, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. You know, so I'm pretty much making this video, man, like to let you know, yo, you have to connect that, make that connection with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right, you have to be able to stand on your own faith. Okay, you need faith. All right, you can't like brothers always say, you can't go off another brother's faith to get into the kingdom of heaven, man. You have to be doing your works and labor of love. You have to be praying to the Most High yourself. All right, you're not going to be able to get through because you're cool with this guy, you're cool with that guy. All right, this is not we're not in this for popularity or views or likes. All right, we in this to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in all truth and sincerity. All right, and that's what the focus point should be on, man. Not how many people you're cool with, or not how many views you get. All right, not for the scripture say eye service, so to say. All right, it says read that again. "But now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling." All right, the next scripture I want to get is 1 Corinthians 3 verse 6, and it reads, it's like it. 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 6. Like, all right, "I have planted, Apollos watered, but the Most High gave the increase." So brothers can assist you, they can aid you, they can help you, all right. But it's up to the Most High to get an increase. Once again, brothers can only just help you, all right. You have to know Yahweh Bashem Yahushai personally, all right. You have to be sending up prayers. He had to be supping with you. The Spirit had to be supping with you, man, all right. Reading on, says, "So neither it is he that planted," so it's not him that planted, all right, that brother, anything, "neither he that watereth," all right, neither he, meaning speaking of another brother, "but the Most High that giveth the increase." Okay, so once again, brothers cannot save you. Brothers can only aid you, man. All right, you have to work out your own salvation with fear and with trembling. All right, next scripture I'm going to get is Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6, and it reads, "But without faith it is impossible to please him." All right, so you got to have faith. All right, not just because you're cool with someone, all right, or you cool with that, or you know this person. All right, it says, "But without faith it is impossible to please him." You have to believe. It says, "For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is." So you know, just because another brother believe that he is, and I'm cool with him, all right, doesn't mean shalom, doesn't mean that you know I'm gonna be accepted by Yahweh by Shimi Shai, man. This is love, man. All right, everything that you do is for your salvation, man. All right, not what you do for another man. Now the scriptures say speak on charity. Okay, of course the scriptures speak on charity, helping out other brothers. But ultimately, man, what you do, what you do for Yahweh Shemi Shai through faith, man, that's what's going to get you saved. Let me get this precept right here, brother. It says, "For it has been granted to you that for the sake of Yahweh Shai, you should not only believe in him, but also suffer for his sake." All right, Cant. So you gotta go through it, man. Another brother's not going to be able to suffer for you, man. You gotta believe in him and also suffer for him, man. Nobody's going to be able to do that for you. All right. Like all the works we do, man. Hey, you doing that? You doing that? Putting up those precepts. You doing that for your salvation, man. All right. Not to be cool with us. If we still happen to be friends, all right. If we still happen to like each other, for lack of a better term, that's just extra. That's just a plus, man. All right. That's beautiful. All right. If we still happen to click and vibe, that's amazing, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. All right. But if we don't, then what? At the end of the day, yo. You doing this for your salvation, man. Remember who you doing this for, all right? Not just to be cool with something. Remember, you doing this for Yahweh Shemi Shai. Remember the focus point, man. Don't lose focus on what you're in this truth for and what you're here for, all right? Reading on, that was Hebrews 11:6. I think I finished that. It says, without faith it's impossible to please him, for he that comes to the Most High must believe that he is. So you got to believe that he is, man. You do, okay? Another brother's not going to be able to assist you with faith. If you don't believe, you don't believe, man. All right. Only thing he can do is sit here and help you. He can comfort you, feed you with the scriptures. Going back to Romans 2:6, it's not Apollos that roughly paraphrased, it's not he that waters, but he that planteth, but the Most High to give the increase, man. So we can't do nothing, man. We can't even save ourselves, let alone how can we save you, man? All right. Let me get this precept, brother. 1 Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. That's beautiful, man. Knowing that. So look, even if no one is seeing you doing your work, man, you might not have a channel that get that many views. So are you doing it for the views, or are you doing it for Yahweh Shemi Shai? You got to believe that your labor is not in vain. You got to believe that Yahweh Shemi Shai is looking upon you, man. All right, he sees you, and if you don't believe that, man, you lack faith. Right, you in this thing for the wrong reason. If you can't go out there and just prophesy into the wind, even if you get 1 view or 2 views, man. All right, but that 1 or that 2 view might be a sincere view of people that actually believe. So it's not about that, man. It's not about eye service and pleasing people, man. It's about, what are you doing this work for? Are you truly serving Yahweh Shemi Shai, or are you a servant of man? All right, remember that, man, because this is very important, man. This is very, very important. All right, for your salvation. All right, you need to connect with Yahweh Shemi Shai. You have to personally know him, because in the time of Jacob's trouble, all right, you might not be with them brothers in your camp. All right, kind of Hebrews 6:10. It's not unjust so as to overlook your work and the love that you have shown for his name and serving the saints as ye still do. All right, so he's not unjust to overlook, man. So you got to believe that he's watching. You got to believe that he sees what you're doing, man. All right. For God's not just as to overlook your work. Come. All right, reading on. Next scripture I'm going to get is Ephesians, which is the balance of this whole lesson. All right, because the Most High he's a balance, man. Okay, so you got to understand everything he does. He's not all the confusion. It's a balance of everything. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 5, and it reads. All right, servants, because at the same time, brothers can't save you, but at the same time, listen to this: servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh. So at the same time, you do have to be in obedience. You got to be in order. All right, even though they can't save you, you still got to be obedient. You still got to be in order. So you can't be, oh well, you can't save me, so I don't have to listen to you, or you know what I mean? Just roughly paraphrase it, man. or I don't have to, I don't have to respect you because you can't save me. No, it's not, you can't do that, you know. It says, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, all right, with fear and trembling. All right, why with fear and trembling? Because you gotta know that man is a part of the body of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai set him up. All right. Reading on, it says, in singleness of your heart as unto Yahushai. Now verse 6 is the balance. Now it says, be obedient to them that are your masters. Now this is the balance to it. Not with eye service. Did not Paul say not in my presence, but in my absence also? All right. It says not with eye service as men pleasers. Okay. So once again, you got to understand, who are you doing this for? Are you doing this for popularity and fame? Or are you doing this to be cool with people? Or are you doing this to really serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man? All right. Remember what you're here for. Don't lose that point or why you're here. All right. Don't lose focus. It says, not with eye service as men pleasers, but as the servants of Yahushai, doing the will of the Most High from the heart. All right, so it got to be from your heart. All right, you can't do this. You can't do this because because you're liked by this person or you're liked by that person. All right, because what if that person, what if that person stops liking you, man? All right, or what if you and that person fall out? So what? Now if that's what your faith or your faith was based off of, being cool with people or being liked by people, and then the scriptures say a righteous man fall pretty much 7 times but get back up. All right, so something's gonna happen, man. So what if you're not as cool, or you're not as good as you were with that person? So what you have to be doing is from the heart, man. You have to understand why you're here. All right, to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I'm gonna read this 1 Corinthians 7 verse 22. For he who has called in the Lord as slave is a freedman of the Lord. Likewise, he who has free when called is a slave of Yahushai. Cant. So we're servants, man. We're servants of Yahushai, man. All right, it says, for he who is called in the Lord is as slave is freedman of the Lord. Likewise, he who is free when it's called is a slave of Yahushai, man. All right, going back in, we're servants of Yahweh Yahushai, man. All right, Paul said, I, a prisoner of Yahushai, man. All right, Yahushai's servant. Going back to Ephesians 6 verse 5, it says, not with eye service as men pleasers, but as the servants of Yahushai, doing the will of the Most High from the heart, with good will doing service as to the Lord and not to men. All right, and not to men, knowing that whosoever good thing any man doeth, the same shall he receive of the Lord, whether he be bond or free. All right, so whatever you do, man, is the same shall you receive of the Lord, man. All right, so you gotta understand, when I do this to this brother, all right, I'm doing like Elder Gabar say, when I make these videos, man, first and foremost, I'm doing this to find favor in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, not favor in you viewers. That he said that's my first intentions when I make these videos. That's my first intention when I do this, not to find favor in you brothers, but to find favor first and foremost in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And that's the mindset we're supposed to have in this truth. Okay. Next scripture I want to get is 2 Corinthians 13 verse 5, which is another beautiful scripture. All right, it says, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. All right, and that's the reason I say it's a beautiful scripture for this lesson, is because here it is, you got to examine yourself. Here it is, you waiting on another brother to examine you or to let you know when you go off. All right, like, yo, that you can't do that, man. You got to examine yourself. Okay, going back to the first scripture, seek your own salvation with fear and trembling. Because what if a brother can't see, something at the time? Are you gonna let that fester? Are you gonna let that go on? You gotta examine yourself, man. This is, once again, you brothers can only help you and aid you. You know what you gotta do, man. All right. Now, some things we can't see that we need to examine. It's true. Some things we can't see, man. But for the most part, the scriptures say right here, examine yourself whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Yahushua is in you, except ye be reprobates, man. All right, so you gotta examine yourself, man. All right, You can't wait on another brother to say, oh man, you need to do this or you need to do that. You waiting on him to tell you what you need to do, man. Examine yourself, man. All right, you know what you ought to do, man. All right. Last scripture I'm going to get is 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 17. All right. And this is simple scripture, but the milk is beautiful. All right. It says, pray without ceasing. All right. So, brothers can pray for you. Of course, brothers can pray for you, but you have to pray. All right. Scripture say, pray without ceasing. You have to pray, man, for yourself. Pray for yourself. How it is you gonna keep asking somebody to pray for you, all right? But you're not sending up prayers for yourself. All right, you gotta talk. You have to talk to Yahweh Shem Shai one-on-one. All right, brothers can only help you. Yahweh Shai prayed for Peter. He said Peter. I believe Peter. He said Satan has desired to sift you as wheat, but I prayed that your faith be not taken. So what? He helped him. He aided him. Brothers can only aid you. All right, but it's up to Peter to stand and fight and continue in his gospel to fight that good fight of faith. All right, I can pray for you for so long, but you have to help yourself, man. You have to show your works. You have to show your faith. All right. I'm gonna close out with this scripture. This brother guy right here is Galatians 6:4. But let each one test his own. Oh, that's beautiful. Test his own work, and then his reason to boast will be in himself alone and not in his neighbor. Oh, that's beautiful, man. All right. So, but let each one test his own work. You got to test your own work. All right. Because look, the Lord will shake you up, man. All right. And see who you really doing this for. All right. He gonna test you. Your faith is gonna be tested. All right. Who are you really here for? Who you really doing this for, man? All right, it says, but let each one test his own work, and then his reason to boast will be himself alone and not in his neighbor. Cant. Right? Because what? Blessed that the Spirit is dealing with you. You got to know if the Spirit dealing with you or not. Yeah, the Spirit dealing with him, the Spirit dealing with him, but is the Spirit dealing with you? All right? Then you can boast of your own, but all in all, is of Yahweh Shem Shai, boast in the Spirit. Yeah, the Spirit is on you. The Spirit is dealing with you, man. All right? You're not being a mockingbird. All right, just being right here, being able to skillfully add, that goes to show you right there that the Spirit is dealing with you, man. All right, that's your faith. Okay, your faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. So at the end of the day, all goes back to Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, so it's pretty much it on this lesson, man. It's very, very, very important, man, to understand why you're in this truth. All right, you're not in this thing to please, be men pleasers, eye service, man. You really in this thing to serve Yahweh Shem Shai. You are here right now. All right, you are here. All right, whether you be watching this live feed, whether you watch it when it's uploaded, you are here because why? You're here to build up your faith, man. You're not here to to find favor of men. All right. You're here to serve Yahweh Shem Shai, but at the same time, you have to be in obedience and be respectful, all right, to the brothers around you, because they are of the body of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, you have to minister. The scripture say minister onto another, all right, but don't let that be your stability, so to say, all right, because you're cool with him. You got to be cool with Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, with that, man, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Makar Kodash. All right, double honor to the apostle, the great millstone, and taught me his truth. And salutations to all these sincere laborers out there pushing his truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. Khan Shalom, man. Stay up, bro. See you next time.